What's up, you guys? Duran here. Today, I'm going to be talking about what the best fighting stance is. Now, if you train in a particular art, whether you're a boxer, whether you're doing karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, all of these have traditional stances, okay? But when we're out here on the street, traditional stances kind of can cause some issues, all right? So for example, when you see guys throwing punches, you see boxers, you often see a lot of aggression, you often see a very tight fist, and when you squeeze your fist, you're tensing muscles. When you're tensing your muscles, you are asking for more blood flow, and if you're asking for more blood flow from your heart, then you're asking for more oxygen from your lungs. So think of it like this, okay? Your muscles have a certain amount of gas in the tank, right? So the more you use them, whether it's squeezing here or holding a karate stance like this, holding a Wing Chun stance like this, whenever you're tensing a muscle, you are taking away from that gas tank. Now I know what you're thinking, it's not much, it's just a little bit, but you know what? A little bit here and there can really cost you in a fight, okay? If you're tensing muscles and you are held up by your emotions, if you're caught in anger or aggression, you can start attacking and not breathing. So not only are you tensing your muscles ready for a fight, you're all tensed up, okay? So you're using up that energy and that gas from your tank, from your heart, all right? You're using up that energy in this strong stance, and then you start throwing punches and you're holding your breath. Before you know it, you're gonna be out of air. So, while you're training, I recommend taking a fighting stance that does two things. Number one, it keeps your body as relaxed as possible. So this is what I teach my students in Ma'at Defense, okay? Nice and relaxed. If you notice my hands, okay? This is the relaxed, regular position of your hand. This is without me tensing anything. The only thing I'm making sure I'm doing is making sure that our wrist is lined up and this is locked into place, all right? So my fingers are relaxed, I'm not tensing them, I'm not, squeezing them, nice and relaxed. The reason that I find the relaxed position good is because we are not wasting any energy, okay? And we don't look like the aggressor, okay? Don't look like the aggressor at all. This means self-defense, okay? This means aggression. So we are trying to make sure that we're covered on many fronts by using a relaxed stance, okay? And what I mean by that, as I said in my other video about what self-defense is that when you're in a relaxed stance and you get into an altercation and somebody pulls out a cell phone and starts to record it, guess what? You don't look like the aggressor. If you don't look like the aggressor, then it's gonna be clear to see who was in self-defense and who the attacker was, okay? So that is to cover your own back, okay? The second reason is that when you are in a relaxed stance, you can quickly do almost anything. What do I mean by that? Well, for example, when you throw a punch and make a fist, boom, bring it back, okay? But when you do that, your hand is obviously closed. Now let's say that we had to grapple, got too close, whatever's going on, I got too close and I need to grab this guy. If I'm too busy squeezing my fists, I have to open them up and then close them, whether I'm clenching, whatever I'm doing, okay? This is the problem. That second that it takes you to release this tension, get into position, and then get the tension back, that gives them enough time to capitalize. If your hand is already open, I can just close it. I can grab. I can just close it. I can punch, okay? So this is one of the important things about having a relaxed guard, okay? Your hand's open, all you gotta do is close it if you're grabbing something, or whether it be grabbing something, whether it be punching, okay? When you are in stances that are style-based, all kinds of things can happen. You can put yourself in a compromise as far as your legs being too far apart. You can also be compromised as far as your focus. If you're all tensed up and eager to throw punches, your mind couldn't be clear to other things happening, okay? It's easy to make a mistake. It's easy to get caught up. Now, while this is not an easy thing to do, okay, it all depends on how you train. So I recommend everybody be comfortable, even if you're a boxer. Take the time, keep a nice loose guard, okay? And when you get to the point of impact, practice closing the fist. You do not have to squeeze your fist, you guys, no matter what punch you're doing. All you have to do is train having a properly locked wrist, okay? Breathing, okay? And returning. That's it. Once the wrist is locked, I guarantee you, even if I don't close my fist, the wrist is locked, I don't even need a full fist to make sure I don't damage myself. It's all about the wrist, okay? Now, when you do close it down and you make a good guard, it doesn't need to be really, really tight. Relax, okay? A relaxed guard to me will always be better, okay? Do your research, see what works for you, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, share the video to anyone that you think might be interested, okay?